Hi, today we're unboxing an authentic Caligula Effect new figure. I got it from a seller in Japan, an authentic certified seller. It was verified too, so pretty good. For my Filipino viewers, or the Filipinos that wants to get this this particular figure, I got it at a discount. I think the original price was 2,000 plus. I got it for 1,600, so that's pretty good, I think. One of my figures that were not really certified is actually like 2,000 plus. So I mean, I think this is a steal. But maybe that's just me, you know. Some people, it depends on your budget at the moment. So I definitely do not, I don't judge you for not buying this and thinking that it's a steal. It's 1,600. It's not really that big. Like it's not really that small of amount. That's actually pretty. That's a big amount of money. But you know, it depends on your budget. So as you can see, this is the box. I got it pretty good, honestly. Good. It's in a very good condition. There you go. This is the bottom. This is, yep. So obviously, I've seen a lot of reviews of the same figure. I know that it comes in a bubble wrap, so it's not really a big revelation to me. I'm not peeved for that, you know, like I'm not like mutiny, I hate it. It's not like that. I'm okay. I'm not a Karen, you know. It's okay. So this is it. I've also seen that it also only comes in a white stand, in which, not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed with that, but it's not the seller's fault. It's actually the company's fault for selling it like that, because I feel like Caligula, you know, the Caligula Effect, you've seen the games, you've seen the anime series, both of which had really fantastic effects and themes. I really like the themes that they went with. Actually, unpopular opinion, but I actually don't think that the anime is that bad. I know that there's a lot of plot holes and a lot of missing scenes, because obviously I think they were rushed, right? The anime was only like 12 episodes long. Usually anime series is like that were only originally from a game. Usually they were forced to have a deadline. So I understand how this might be one of the issues, that they were rushed. So it's unfortunate, but I don't think it's that bad. Like, I don't know. I really like the theme that they went with. But the one theme that I didn't really like, because of the fact that they weren't consistent with it, is the psychology aspect of it. I think his name is Ritsu, if I remember correctly. Ritsu was very into psychology. And spoiler alert, most of the Caligula Effect characters have mental disorders. So the fact that they didn't really continue with the psychology aspect of the show as much as they did maybe in the game, not really, yeah, that was unfortunate, but you know, overall, I really like the series. My dog is sniffing the table. Okay, so this is am I going to be a beauty guru for this one? This is the yeah, as you can see, it's very white. It's very plain. I really don't like the stand. I mean, it's okay, but you know, I feel like with the theme and the effects that they used in the game and in the anime, they could have gone with something really, really good. Because Caligula Effect had really good scenes. Like, spoiler warning again, if you haven't seen the anime, I'm not sure if they did it on the game, but in the anime, Ritsu and the other characters tried to run away from home, only to find that Mew haven't finished building outside of the world that they have at the moment. Like, she hasn't been really focusing on the outside of what they know inside of Mobius. I feel like that effect that she did, like the pinkish, glitchy outside world, was really cool, and I feel like they should have gone with that, because I mean, Mew still has pink undertones. Even her hair has pink undertones, and her wings at the back, like you could see it, like it's very, very faint, but there are still pink undertones, just like the original art. So I feel like that would have worked, you know? Even if she is kind of purely white. I feel like pink would have been a nice touch of color. Blue, since they are in a glitchy, again, I don't know if this is spoiler alert, but if you haven't seen Caligula Effect, I'm sorry, but if you don't want to be spoiled, you shouldn't be watching this, because I will be giving my opinion. Blue would have been nice because of the glitchy effect of the world that is, you know, not alternate, you know, not alternate reality. It's more like digital, you know, kind of like, gosh, I forgot, but you know those, you know, like where you game with the thing, like the Oculus Rift, kinda. That's what's happening in the Caligula Effect. So I feel like anything that's like technological would have been nice as a stand. But overall, I mean, the figure was true to form and true to original design. She has the pure white dress with the touch of pink and blue. She has the crown that's sitting on top of the flower. She has the shield type of heart on her skirt. It's also detailed at her collar type of cape. If none of y'all have ever worn a uniform, you probably wouldn't know what I'm talking about. But if you have worn a uniform, because in Asian countries we do have uniforms, we have these type of collars as well, you know, the back. It's very detailed. It has the same design as this, so it's, yeah, there you go. Yeah, you could see it. So yeah, overall, it's a good figure. It's just unfortunate that the color scheme that they went with was not as colorful as some. But I really do like, you know, I mean, I think I kind of like it, because at the same time, I mean, Mew was not really that well thought out of, how can I say this without spoiling too much? Like, maybe you just like Mew and you decided to buy, like, I don't know, like a figure, but you haven't really finished it. But I mean, Mew is not really that finished of a character herself. Wink wink. So I kind of get the fact that it's only pure white, except for some undertones in there, you know? She's not as detailed as, you know, a well thought of character. Yes, yes, Giorno, what do you want? Yes, my dog is named after a JoJo character, whatever. White stockings and white boot, ankle length boots with heels. Metallic paint job on the sides, also here, also this. Yeah, I like it. It's kind of lackluster, I think, but it's fine, you know, I'll get used to it. It's not like my last figure was like also too okay, well that was too detailed, but the fact that, you know, it's still almost purely white except for some undertones of black and red, so it's kind of like Mew, except for the fact that I think Mew is wearing a tiny dress, so even the smallest detail will probably help it like be less lackluster. I think Remilia Scarlet is wearing like a really floofy dress. Like, yes, the color undertones are just simple, but like it has a lot of details, and it's also a big dress. So fashionably speaking, if you're wearing a small dress, yes, simpler is better, but even the tiniest detail would probably make the biggest difference. Even if you stick with like only 2 colors, it will make a lot of difference. Yes, I'm a little drunk, I think. So I'm really having trouble with what to say. Oh, and also the belt. She obviously has 2 belts, but this one is a little bit more of a loose shield belt. I like this belt, you know. It's metallic, and it seems realistic enough. So yeah, she has the signature. I think her eyes are pretty, even in the anime or in the, you know, I really like her eyes. She also has her headpiece, earpiece. I think I'm gonna say earpiece since it's not really, you know. Yeah, she's wearing that. It goes around the back of her head. So yeah, it's the Mew authentic certified figure from Japan that I got. Pretty good price if you have a bigger budget. If you're living off of like 1,000 only, then I don't really recommend buying it. I feel like you could get like cheaper figures that probably have more details than this, but at the same time, those are probably like really, like, I don't know, I've held a couple of those kind of figures. They're very light. It's very obvious that they're empty on the inside. When you buy really expensive figures, you could probably like hold it and like it'll probably wobble. You know, it's not just like empty plastic. Especially the Remilia Scarlet that I have is very heavy. So yeah, you have to pay more if you want like a really good, like good quality type of figure if you're from the Philippines. In Japan, and like in Japan they sell like really good figures of really good characters that are rare around like $5, honestly, like $5 to $15, $10. They sell like really like cheap good figures there. So if you're in Japan, you probably like could buy like something better than this. But you know, I actually really like this because Caligula Effect character figures are very rare. I think they only made one for Mew, which is unfair because my favorite was Izuru Minazawa. So that was unfair. I really liked him. I liked his character, and I liked his story because I relate to it. Especially at the time that I was watching the Caligula Effect. I finished Caligula Effect and I was going through some things, and his story arc really got me, you know. So yeah, to those who have seen Caligula Effect or played it in the extent that is like you've known Izuru Minazawa, good on you. You get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I really like the other characters as well. Shogo, Ritsu, Kensuke. I really like those characters. So yeah, it's kind of unfair that they only made one character figure, but whatever. We'll take what we can get. People who like series that have that doesn't have that much like figures knows what I'm talking about. You will buy what you could get. And since this is the only figure of any Caligula Effect characters, I'll take it. So, thank you for watching. Hopefully you get what I'm trying to say. I'm kind of subconsciously like probably slurring. I've drank a couple of gin. I'm 18, so it's fine. I mean, I guess in some areas you have to be 21. In the Philippines you don't have to be, you know, you only have to be 18. So yeah, that's it. Hopefully you liked it. Thank you for watching.